Hello everyone, welcome to the Low Budget Otaku, and today I have a movie review of Ghost in the Shell. Now, I'm a big fan of the Ghost in the Shell license. I watched the first movie and the first anime convention in Portugal. That was in Aveiro. There was the anime weekend and I watched it there free at the time. It was like the big bloom experience for my generation and my friends. We all went to that convention and watched the movie and watched other movies. We watched Ghost in the Shell, and I watched the second movie. And just recently I started watching the series, Standalone Complex, and now I'm finishing second gig. And the movie. The movie. Oh, yeah, do I like watching it? No, stop it. The movie is not perfect, but the problem is that it has nothing to do with whitewashing and all that SJW bullshit. The movie visually is really good, and a lot of the casting actually is well done. The problems with the movie is in terms of the story. But before we go to the problems, visually, it's amazing. Special effects are great. The visual art is amazing. It reproduces a lot, shot by shot, a lot of things from anime, and it does this really well. I'm really pleased with the final results in terms of visuals. Now, there are some things that I would improve, but yeah, the soundtrack is also very good. I think it was Shinji Kawai that did the soundtrack, so you know it was going to be good. Still, I don't think it managed to be as good as the soundtrack from the original series. But let's be fair, it would be really hard to match that quality because it was really amazing. Um, Now, yeah, the soundtrack really nice. The performances of the actors themselves, there were some actors that I think could have done a little bit better job, including Scarlett Johansson herself. Like, she didn't do a bad job, but I didn't feel like she was the major that I knew. But part of her is not her fault, but the fault of the story itself. So I hope this movie managed to get a sequel, and that she can fix the problems in the sequel. Because what I felt like, but okay, I'm going to explain later why I didn't feel like this was the correct major. But yeah, the Aramaki, the chief of Section 9, I love that actor, by the way. He's like the guy that does a lot of Yakuza movies. It was weird because he speaks in Japanese, while every other character is speaking in English. Now, I understand that he was not very comfortable speaking in English for a role, but it's weird to have these characters speaking in English and speaking in Japanese. I know that in the universe of Ghost in the Shell that can slide because people like F translators because of the enhancements, so it should not be a problem. But it's weird. It's still weird. Not a big fan. And Aromaki in the show is very different from Aromaki in the movie. Batou is perfect. Batou is, I think, the best characterization of the movie is Batou. Batou is straight on. It looks like Batou. It sounds like Batou. Very good. Now, there are a lot of other guys from Section 9 that I hoped would have a bigger part, but they didn't. It's constraints of the movie story. But overall, the characterization was also not the problem. I think they managed to do a good job. And for example, that all whitewashing bullshit, like they find a good way to explain why she looks Caucasian even though she's Asian and her name is Asian. They do a good job on that. Now for the part I think the movie falls short. But when I am going to explain, the movie falls short, but if you have never watched Ghost in the Shell, but you are a sci-fi fan, go watch the movie because the movie is excellent and it's much better than a lot of sci-fi movies overall that are available. It's still a really good movie. Just for fans and for people that know the original Ghost in the Shell story, it falls short. And why does it fall short? Ghost in the Shell, this movie, the current adaptation, live action adaptation, is our origin story of the Major. The classic origin story, you see how she becomes the Major, like she trying to unveil her past, looking for answers about herself. They publicize like she's the first of her kind, things like that. And now, overall, the story itself contained in the movie is not bad. You can have like some things missing here and there, but it's a good story. It tells a good story. If you didn't know anything else about Ghost in the Shell, like some friends of mine went to see the movie without knowing Ghost in the Shell, and they were pleased. They were very pleased with the movie. So, if that's your case, go watch the movie. I give a recommendation. If you can't still watch the movie, go watch the movie. It's worth it. Now I'm going to dive in a bit spoiler territory, both from the movie and from the show, to discuss why I think it fails. So, if you haven't watched, leave now. Leave it. Go watch the movie. It's the anime. Go watch the anime. Go watch the movie. And leave now if you don't want to be spoiled. You want? Okay? We're done. Okay. So why does it fail? Exactly because it's an origin story. Ghost in a Shell never really needed to do a proper backstory of the Major. Like her backstory itself never was very important for the storyline at all. Like the first movie doesn't dive anything into that. She's already part of the Section 9. She's already the Major. Everybody follows her. She has a team. There's like an incident, she's trying to solve it. There's all the philosophical questions about the existence of the human soul and things like that. But her past itself has nothing to do with it. And during the show itself, rarely does her past come up. Now, in this movie, she's turned when she's an adult. Like there's an accident with her parents of death. They managed to take her brain, put it in an artificial body to save her life. Nothing like that in the original series. You only have little hints, but she's turned into a cyborg from the point she's a kid. She grows up already having the prosthetic body. So as she goes older, she starts getting new bodies to match her age. So it's completely different from this show. And in the point that she's a Major, a lot of people have bodies like this. It's not like her and she's special. No, a lot of people have full prosthetic bodies. Her is very advanced because it's a military one. But it's not a new thing. But in the movie, they make it like it's a new thing. She's the first one, and she's having these existential crises because she's unique. In the show, it's not like that. And I think the show does it better, much better. Kuzo, there is a character also in the show, completely different character. Like I feel like they mixed two characters into one character in the show. It's weird. In the movie, they mixed a lot of different storylines and they did the origin stuff. And I think because of that, it feels a bit emptier than the original one. The original one, but that's also the advantage of the original one. You have the movie, it has a very constrained storyline, and then you have the TV show that follows up a lot of different stories. And what I think they should have done is they would do like an original story, like small stories that the TV show does, or they would need to follow the story from the movie. Unfortunately, because they tried to do this mix thing, for fans like me, it falls a bit short. And I was like, sometimes I was watching and I was cringing at how American it felt compared to the original story. But I still liked it. I still enjoyed my time. I was fine. The action was great. The performances were fine. The story itself was fine. And I hope to see more. I hope that it doesn't fall short of the expectations of the studio and they can make a sequel. Because I think this is one of the first live-action adaptations from America that does justice to the source material in terms of at least the effort was there. So I hope that it gets the attention it deserves and does more. So overall, if you aren't a fan of the show, go watch it. because it's still a great movie. And if you are a fan of the show, go watch it with lower expectations. Don't expect that it will live up to the amazing, for especially standalone complex, because I like the show, the TV series, better than I love the anime movie. I think the standalone complex is really something else. So this was my review of Ghost in a Shell. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time.